Hello viewers, time for a few health readings. Let's see what's going on. First I want to check on Bernie Sanders. A lot of you have asked me to check on his health since he had his surgery, had his stents put in. Oh, he's strong and determined. That just fell out. Strong and determined. He's got the Empress on the bottom, which is about new opportunities, new giving birth to something new. So he's got a restart, so to speak, with his health. Pardon me, sip of my blueberry cider. Blueberry apple cider. Several of you asked me where I get it. It's made local at a local farmer's market, so sorry, unless you live here, you can't get it. At least my type of cider. Yeah, here he was in the hospital, went under the knife. This is my surgery card sometimes. Went under the knife and now is healing. So very clear from spirit that the surgery went well. This is something that had been going on for a while with him, so he apparently was either ignoring it or putting it off. Looks like he's probably on some blood thinners or something here, on medication, but he's charging in. His heart doctor will be keeping an eye on his blood. Pinnacles for me are the blood system, circulatory system, and King of Cups a lot of times shows up for me as a doctor, so they'll be watching his blood closely. I have to stop, even when I do health readings, the cards have different meanings for me, but sometimes it can mean the regular meaning of a card. The Nine of Cups for me is usually shows up for the colon or intestinal tract issues, but I feel like it's more wishes granted, feeling satisfied with how the surgery went here. I don't feel like Bernie's got anything going on with his colon, so I just have to stop and feel the energy for a minute. His heart doctor will be keeping an eye on his blood. He's probably going to go on a bigger dose of medication in the near future, so it looks like they'll be adjusting his medication, but in general, it's all good news. His health seems balanced. He's a little bit, anxious about his health, but he is getting to calmer waters with it, so but in general, things feel pretty balanced. They're just going to keep a close eye on him. So that's Bernie's health. Looks pretty good, actually, for someone his age. I'll look at Pompeo's health, since he's under all this stress now. Ooh, he's got something not balanced in his blood. Maybe he doesn't have enough blood in his veins, right? Yeah, he's got something going on with his heart. Circulatory system. He's going to end up in the hospital here soon. Judgment card sitting on him. He's been trying to get away with it, ignoring the problem. Yeah, he's going in the hospital soon. It's something in the foundation of how his heart is working, and he has to go in the hospital for healing. Um, Big medication he's going to be put on. Um, Seems pretty serious with him. He's had some big changes. Also looks like it's affecting his brain. So he might be at risk of having a stroke, or may have a stroke, and that's what causes him to go to the hospital. Um, Feels like his wife will actually be the one who catches him when he's having symptoms. Victory with this, so it looks like she gets him to the hospital in time to get the stroke medication in him. Good news card here too, but he looks like he's, yeah, he things aren't balanced in his blood. He may end up going under the knife also. He may end up having to have some surgery, stents put in or something. All right, let's look at Trump. Always good to look at Trump, see what's going on with his health, right? Now he's under all this stress. What's going on? He's resting more right now. Interesting. Laziest president we've ever had is resting more executive time. That's probably encouraged by his staff. His being in defense mode has him not thinking clearly. So he's gaslighting more. Uh, yeah, affecting how he thinks, his perception of things. So he's gaslighting more. He's offering up a mask to reality of what's really going on. That's his plan. This is how his family operates. It's how, when things get tough, gaslight, point the finger at everybody else, everything else. Interesting. I'm trying to do a health reading on him and getting more of a general reading. Yeah, because he's got Nancy and Justice sitting right on top of him. And he's trying to bully his way out of it. That's how his family handles situations like this and stress like this. He's bullying his way out of it. That gives him a sense of security to go out and bully people. Yeah, he's about to get tied down by America because America's is putting pressure on the House and Senate, to work together on this impeachment. America is, the greater percentage of people want impeachment. So he's about to get, tied up by all this. I just ask in my head, what about his health? What is about his health? His health in general isn't that bad. I always get that with him. Like, his health isn't that bad for Emperor Trump. I do think he is drinking. That keeps coming up in cards with him. He's got some stomach issues. He's got some issues with his lungs also. He's got a bigger dose of medication, or could be doing bigger doses of his Adderall. Sleight of hand, so I'm going to say it's probably his Adderall. He does have some colon issues that are getting ready to change. So he might be in a battle over issues with his colon down the road, but in general, his health's not that bad. Let's look at William Barr. I looked at him a few months ago, and he looked like he had some major health issues going on. Yeah, he's not balanced right now. Something's not balanced in his blood either. And judgment on him right now, stressing him. Stress isn't good. William Barr's health. I can always get the walking away card with him, but this is also about intestinal tract issues. Colon, small intestine, large intestine. I think that's what came up before for him. Right now he's hanging on, but he could end up in the hospital also, having to recuperate. It's got something going on with his health. He's over imbibing, drinking too much, affecting his liver possibly. They have not discovered yet. There's something new going on in his body, and they have not discovered it yet. They haven't found it. They know something's going on, but they haven't found it yet. They are going to be finding it here soon, though. There's a big change in his health coming up. They're going to be doing a lot of blood work, so whatever it is, it's going to show up in the blood system. It's interesting. Liver, and this is my kidney card that also showing up here. So we've got intestinal tract, liver, and kidney showing up. He's got a lot going on. He has a bad back also. Yeah, his spine causes nerve issues in his spine. He's got a blockage. He's got some sort of blockage somewhere. And I'm going to say it's probably like cancer, like a growth. That it'll show up in the blood work, that he's got cancer and it's causing a blockage somewhere. Feels like he'll end up going under the knife. This is another one of my doctor's cards, surgeon card. He'll end up going under the knife and victory with that. So it looks to me like they'll be successful, but he's going to be quite anxious. Yeah, again, with the colon, something in the colon. He's got a blockage in his colon. He's got a tumor or something growing in his colon. Okay, we'll stop there for the health readings today. I try to do a few every now and then just to, you guys find it interesting how I program the cards for health readings. And again, for anybody that hasn't watched me do them before, I should have said this at the beginning. Swords are central nervous system and brain for me. Wands are the skeletal system. Pentacles are the blood system. And cups are different organs that I've assigned to the different cup cards. So I program my cards that way. You can do that too. You can assign anything you want to any card, for health or for political readings or whatever. You just focus on what you want to assign to that card, the special separate meaning, and focus on that as you shuffle, and that's programming your cards. So you can program your cards to have specific cards for certain situations. Thank you for watching. That'll probably be it today. 3 videos today. Catching up. Yay. Okay. Bye.